Is dropshipping saturated? Can I make money dropshipping online?
Yes, you can. Anybody who's ever told you that you can't dropship he has either no clue what they're talking about or is just trying to sell you their Amazon or ad agency course. So yes, you can make money dropshipping online. And honestly, I shouldn't have to be the first person to tell you that dropshipping works and you can make money online with. And as a free bonus, I'm gonna give you a completely free gift at the end of this video as long as you stay till the end. So here's why dropshipping will always work. People will always be buying online, and it is kind of common sense, right? Online businesses are just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger while all these old brick and mortar stores are going out of business and dying, right? Now, saying dropshipping wouldn't work is basically just saying like online businesses wouldn't work, because dropshipping is just another type of method of selling, right? It's just instead of you going out and a customer buying from you and then you go and ship their product to that customer, what you'd just be doing is when someone comes and buys from you, you would just go to a different wholesaler, buy that product and ship it directly to that customer. Now, it's like I said before, it's common sense that this is gonna work. It's not a whole different method of e-commerce. It's basically just a different way of selling. So if online businesses are gonna keep selling, if online business can keep making money and stay alive, obviously dropshipping will too. So for the most of you, you probably clicked on this video because you're wondering if dropshipping is dead. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that you're interested in starting dropshipping, right? So really quickly, I wanna go over what the pros and cons are of dropshipping. So the pros of dropshipping is no upfront capital, right? You don't need all this money to get started. If you wanted to go and open up a Dunkin' Donuts business, you'd have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars opening this business, right? And then if something goes wrong or it doesn't work out, you lost all of that money, and all that money was probably from your life savings, or either put your house up for loan or something along those times where if it messes up, you're screwed, right? Now, if you start a dropshipping business and you fail, you lose nothing. You didn't spend all this upfront capital buying all these different products from everywhere, right? All you lost is a little bit of time, which in general, you didn't even lose that time because you learned what doesn't work and what will work. So now the next time you start your next dropshipping business, you're gonna know what to do. And then there's no inventory required, right? You don't need to go and buy all of these products and store them in your bedroom, which takes up boxes and boxes of room, right? You don't need all that. You actually keep nothing at your house. And it's completely free of space. You don't need to worry about taking all this space up in your house and then having your house look weird and stuff like that, right? Because you don't own any of these products. These wholesalers own the products. When someone buys from you, like I said before, you just go ahead and then buy it from that wholesaler and ship it directly to your customer. So you don't need to take up any space in your house. Another pro of dropshipping is that you don't need to spend all of your time. You don't need to spend hours and hours of your day packing and shipping products to your customers, right? Whenever I first started, I was spending 2 to 3 hours a day, and that was whenever I was just getting like about 50 sales, but I was spending all this time trying to pack and ship my products to ship to my customers, and it wasted a ton of time in my day, and I didn't get the things that I wanted to do done because I was just worried about shipping my products to my customers and didn't have any time to myself, and that really hurt. And there are a couple cons of dropshipping too, and one of the first cons of dropshipping is that long shipping times. It takes a very long time to ship your product out to your customers when you dropship, right? If you want to buy your product and you get your wholesaler to ship that product to your customer's doorstep, then it can take anywhere up to a month to 2 months. And oftentimes people don't like that. People don't want to wait that long for their products, and it really hurts sometimes, right? And that leads into a lot of customer complaints and disputes. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know what disputes are, but whenever you have a Stripe account, whenever someone files a dispute, it's basically them trying to get their money back because they didn't get what they paid for, right? So the gift that I'm going to be giving you guys is an email script that I personally use to send all of my customers to make sure that they feel okay and they don't get mad when they find out how long the shipping actually takes. So I'm going to give you guys that full script if you just stay till the end of this video. Now, whenever I first started dropshipping, I honestly thought my Stripe account was going to get shut down because of all the disputes I got. And that's the whole basis around why I created this email script, right? And I figured, I was like, I need to find a way that my customers will stop making complaints and disputes on my Stripe account, because I knew that if I kept getting them, my Stripe account was gonna get shut down. So I didn't want that, because you can't get it re-enabled. You can't get another Stripe account because that's your one and only, right? So you wanna make sure that it doesn't get shut down. And so I was in this situation where I was starting to get a ton because it was taking so long for my products to drop ship to the customers, right? So I was like, how can I fix this? How can I make my customers feel welcomed? How can I make them feel okay with the long shipping times. So what I did was I thought of a whole script, and when I put together, I ended up getting no disputes, right? I got 0 disputes after I started using this script, and it's truly amazing, and I hope all of you guys use it. If you guys dropship, then you are going to need to use this thing, right? Maybe you're set on dropshipping, like you already know you want to do it. It's already final, right? You're already doing dropshipping, but you might be asking like, cool, how do I get these wholesalers to fulfill my orders? Now, there used to be only 2 ways, but recently a third way popped up, and it's truly amazing. And I would think that you're insane if you don't use this third way, but obviously I want to go and give you guys the most information I possibly can, so I'm going to give you all 3 ways that you can possibly do this, right? Now, the first way is the old school method, right? And I don't wish this way upon my worst enemy, right? And that is going through and fulfilling each order separately yourself, right? So basically what it means is whenever a customer comes and buys from you on your funnel, you would go ahead, take their information, then head on back over to AliExpress and literally get that product and fill in all of their information personally, and then buy it from them and then have it shipped to their address, right? And that's how that would work. And it takes a very long time. Now, sure, whenever you first get started, you guys can do 2 orders or an order a day, right? But once you start getting more than 2 orders, once you start getting 3 orders a day, it truly is exhausting, and I can't even stand how much of a headache that is, right? The second way is the most common way, right? So what you do for the second way is you would actually link a Google Excel sheet to your funnels, right? So anytime you get an order, so anytime someone buys from you, all of their information will totally just get zapped right into the Excel sheet, and it's a lot easier way, but you still can't stop there. So once you have once every time you get an order, their customer's information gets zapped into that Excel sheet, and then at the end of the day, you have 2 other options with doing this. And one, you would either send that Excel sheet to your wholesaler, and oftentimes if you message your wholesaler, sometimes they'll fulfill all the orders for you. Now, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So if they don't do that, the next step you would do is you would actually hire a VA, which is a virtual assistant from like the Philippines, and they can work for you for $3.50 an hour, which is super cheap. And what they would do is at the end of each day, they would go and fulfill all of your orders in that Excel sheet, right? And each day you would get a new Excel sheet and then have those orders fulfilled. You don't have to personally create a new Excel sheet. It would just be another section and another page in that sheet, right? And then at the end of the day, like I said before, your VA would just go through each order and then fulfill them personally. Now that's the other option, and that's like the way that was most common. That's what everybody used until now. And the third way is fairly newer, and I thought it was just too good to not share with you guys, because remember, when someone else succeeds, it doesn't take away from your success. So basically, it's this really cool thing called Drop Time, and I actually put my affiliate link in the description in this video, and I would really appreciate you guys if you use that link and get your free 14-day free trial. If not, then I still love you guys. It's okay. But what's really cool is Drop Time is only $25 a month, and I know that might seem a little expensive to some of you guys. So when you're making 50 sales a day, that's nothing, right? When you're making even 10 sales a day, when it can cover itself, it's totally worth it, and you guys need it, right? So basically what you do is you follow DropTon's simple tutorial video where it explains how to set up and how to integrate DropTon with your funnel, right? And then once you do that, any sale that you get, it automatically goes through DropTon, and DropTon fulfills the order entirely by themselves. You have to do 0 work. Like, nothing is required from you. All you have to do is link and integrate DropTon with your funnel. And then anytime you get an order, DropTon will fulfill every single order, get that product shipped out to them, out to the customer. And then they even have a fulfillment email. They'll even have confirmation and fulfillment emails that they'll send out personally with you, and you just tell them what to put in that email, right? How amazing is that? Isn't that crazy? And as promised, I'm gonna give you guys my free email script, which is my gift to you guys that I want all of you guys to have and use, right? So I actually put that script in the link in my description. So all you have to do is click that link, and then you are going to get my email script that you can use and copy and paste and put it into all of your emails when you dropship. So make sure you go ahead and grab that right now. So that about wraps up this video, and I really appreciate you guys staying to the very end. And I'm gonna be putting out more amazing content out there. So make sure, especially if you like this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you can see more of my content in the future. Also, leave a comment about any questions that you have, or even leave a comment about something you want me to cover in the next few videos. So like I said, I really appreciate you guys staying to the end, and I will see you soon. Peace.